Life doesn't always play fair. In the past little while, I've lost a few friends, and my wife is still facing the health struggles that weigh on both of us every single day. There have been moments where I have felt completely powerless, like I didn't know how to keep moving forward. But there's one thing that's helped me find strength when I thought I had literally none, and that is running. This isn't just a story about running miles or chasing finish lines or just getting out and running. It's about running through life's challenges when they get real rough. It's about finding a way to keep going when life gives you every reason to stop. Honestly, there have been days where I felt like I was barely holding it together. And over the years, running has been my lifeline, but that too has been slipping away lately. When you lose someone close to you, the world just stops. But everybody else keeps on moving forward. It's like you're frozen in time. Everything around you literally rushes past. That's where running came in for me. It wasn't about my pace. It wasn't about the distance. It wasn't about my heart rate. It wasn't about how far I was going to do or what route I was going to do. It wasn't about training plans or heart rate zones. It was about putting one foot in front of the other when my heart has literally felt too heavy to carry. Some days I'd go out and I'd cry mid-run. Other days I would stare at the road ahead. Literally, I felt numb. But the rhythm of my feet hitting the pavement gave me something steady to hold on to. But that only happens when I do go run. And I honestly haven't found a new routine yet, so that's another reason why I'm struggling. I'll figure it out. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But right now, the grief doesn't disappear with the long run. But out there, when I do run, I find I can process literally everything that's going through my life right now. I could let it move through me instead of literally bottling it up. But over time, just like in the past, running has helped me realize that that forward motion, even the smallest step, is still the progress I need during these times. And my wife's health struggles, walking through health struggles with someone you love, well, that's a whole different kind of pain. You want to be strong, like guys, that's what we do, and you want to fix it. But most of the time, you can't. And that helplessness is crushing. Running has given me a release. It gave me the strength I didn't know I had. And maybe the most important thing it gave me is patience. When you're out on a long run, there's no shortcut. You can't rush the miles. You can't skip the hills. You can just settle in, breathe, and keep moving. That lesson, well, it carried over into my marriage, into my caregiving, into facing uncertainty. Running has never taken away the worry, but it has given me a way of dealing with it without breaking. Now, what running teaches me about life, well, here's the thing that I know and I understand. Running mirrors life. There are uphill battles where you're gasping for air, stretches of road that feel endless, and storms that make you question your life choices to go out for a run and turn back. But then there are moments of calm, like the sunrise, the quietness of the road, finishing a tough workout, the second wind you didn't think that you had, listening to nature all around you. Running teaches you resilience. It teaches you that the struggle isn't the end. It's part of the process. And that's why it's been more than just an exercise for me. It's been therapy. It's been prayer. It's been a reminder that even when I can't control what's happening in my life, I can still take the next step. So how does running really help? It doesn't erase the pain, and it never has. It doesn't solve problems, but it does transform the way you carry them. It gives you the space to feel everything, the grief, the frustration, the fear, and still help you keep moving forward. If you're going through something right now, I want you to know this. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to be able to run fast nor far. You just need to start. Take the first step. Let the road or the trail, even the sidewalk, become your space to breathe, to heal, to be reminded that you are still moving forward. Sometimes running isn't about speed, distance, or heart rate. Sometimes it's about survival. And sometimes it's about hope. If any of this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your story in the comments below. How has running helped you through your own struggles? And if you're new here, consider subscribing, because running isn't just about the miles, it's about the life that we live through them. Today's video is coming to you real time. This is Sunday morning. I was trying to figure out how I'd be able to express how I was feeling about how running has helped me kind of push through these darker times. Look, we all struggle as runners. We all struggle as men. We all struggle as, human beings. Sometimes you need to get this out. Sometimes you need to talk it out. Sometimes it's like, honestly, it's talk therapy. Running for me, that's what it's like. And yes, there's some very difficult times ahead, but you know what? I allow it to percolate through my head. I allow myself to come to terms with a lot of these things. But I don't let it define me. I use it in a form of therapy, a way to understand the grief, to process everything that's been going on to me, and learn from this moment, because there's something for me to learn from. And I thought about that yesterday when I went running out the house, because one of our neighbors had a fire and his house burned down. And the grief, it's hard to put it into words. But when that happens to somebody, you rally and do what you can. The one thing that I always kind of take away from tragedy is happening everywhere, to everybody. Most of us just don't talk about it. And because of that, sometimes we feel really lonely and isolated in terms of how we feel and what's going on, and thinking that we're the only one that this is happening to. But it's not. This is called life. Life happens. Whether you're here or you're not, life continues to move forward. We have sunsets. We have sunrises. Wait a second. We have sunsets and we have sunrises. And as those transpire day after day after day, it's what we do in between those times that I call life. I mean, life is happening while you're sleeping as well, but it's so beautiful to be in the present and not necessarily thinking in the future or reminiscing about the past. It's about taking that one step forward and move, and don't rust. Don't stay in that one spot for too long. Beautiful morning, and I'm out for my run. I think I may edit this video first, get it uploaded, and then head out for a nice run. It's gonna be a beautiful day, cool air. Today is a good day. So like I always say, get out and run. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'll be